Okay, now we'll be going for our connecting rod. So for the connecting rod, this side is the magnetor side, so I have my magnetor key. Okay, I think it's tight, I don't need to pull it out. So the magnetor side goes down, so know that the magnetor side goes down. This is the clutch side. This is the side of the fiber. Let me see that. So the magnetor side goes down, and that goes straight. So this is the advantage of a new crankshaft. So you see how free. So crankshaft is in. So right now, this is everything inside the engine, like inside the main engine. Other things are just attached to it. So this is the crankshaft. So outside here is going to hold the magnetor, the timing chain, mostly the magnetor and the timing chain. So that will help us set the timing chain in the magnetor. Timing chain up down to the valve. So this side is just the final rotation for our chain. So that ends that part. So right now all we need to do is to cover it, but then we have our packings. So the advantage of the packing is so oil doesn't gush out from the center of the engine. So oil doesn't gush out from the center of the engine. So that's why I have to get new packings. So the one I need is this. So this is what I need. So this is going up here. So but then I'll be using my gasket gun to fill that up so it sticks. So let's go for our gasket gun. So we're going to be touching that little. I think I have to clean this up a little. Okay, so just tap it a little so the gasket gum just stays. So remember, the purpose of the packing is so oil doesn't escape from the middle of the engine. If oil starts escaping from the middle of the engine, it ends up making the engine a little more messy. Because when you're moving, you have dust and all that, and when oil is gushing out and dust and sand is sticking to oil, there's this funny dirty that the motorcycle becomes, the appearance becomes very dirty. So this, I think I'm going around, and I have a new one, but I want to finish this one. Let me just finish this one. I have a new one, trust me. I'll use my money, so let me finish it. So I guess that does it for this. Okay, so that does that for that. And this block part, this is where the engine block is. So mostly when I fix this like this, I like cutting it off, but I don't want to cut it off. Let me just take this guy under. He's not going to bother me. It's not going to bother me. Let's just take it under. Okay. So that's good. So this, let me fix this. Okay. So I just put gasket on the other side. My money is still inside this place. think I finished my money in this thing. Okay, so there's a tricky part about this engine. Tricky part comes from this, the kickstarter. Very tricky part. So if you don't understand this, please, so pay more attention. So you notice this spring here. There's a setting that's going to happen with this spring. If you see this can pull out and this can rotate freely, but without that, it's there. So when you're kickstarting your engine, it goes this way. So you see it goes this way, it goes this way. So there's a reason why. So there's this marking here that is very important. There's a little setting here. I don't want to take this apart. I'm not interested in doing that today. So when we're fixing this, we're going to do something after I cover it. I'll do a setting and pay attention to that setting. If you don't do that setting, when you are starting your motorcycle, it will rotate the entire engine. Remember, this gear is set right now, and these gears are mostly for rotation, that's transmitting it to the tires. But now when I'm rotating this, it's not rotating. So if we go down here, you will notice the last one down there, this one is rotating. So that one is where this particular kick will be rotating. So we'll do a little setting. Don't get there. So let's cover it up. So this should be able to lock well. So let me stand. I think I need to stand for this. Let's go. So this should be able to fall in place easily. I think this is okay. So these two keys are giving me issues. So what I always do is this. Okay, so let me give you a little tap. So it's supposed to close. I feel this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, something is wrong. So you see that. Okay, so that's it. So it's supposed to close by itself. So it's meant to close easily without too much pressure. So if that had not happened, I would have been worried. So we'll be setting this later. So you see this, I'll tell you how to set this when I put on the bolts. So now let's put in all our bolts. So these are our bolts. All the bolts are coming from this side. So all the bolts are coming from this side. This guy hasn't closed. I'm not happy with that. Let me check if these two cones are where they should be. So let's. Okay, that does it. Now, I think when I put on the bolts, get me where I need to go. So for all these bolts, they are all size 8. So let's. We don't have the power tool, so all our bolts are going in. All our bolts are going in. Okay, and last one. So let's tighten them. Round. Just tighten. tighten. Let's go down. Let's just close it a little before we start tightening all the parts. Let's just close them up. Okay, I think I've gotten all 4 sides, so they are all closed. They're all closed. So right now the connecting rod is not connected to anything, so mostly we'll get to what connects the connecting rod. So let's close this one up. I think I have one more here. Yeah, one more here. Okay, so now let's tighten. Tighten. Let's come here. Tighten. So tighten. Let's go down here. Tighten. So then you can tighten others now. There we go. Okay. Okay, that does it. So now this is where the fun starts. So we're talking about the setting the other time to make sure nothing touches anything. God, my right now I need to raise this a little higher. Okay. Okay, so I guess you can see this. So the trick here is this. So you see this is rotating this. So this is what we do. We are going to rotate this to the right. I'm supposed to do this inside, but I don't always have time to do that. So let me use something to rotate it. So I'm using this to twist it a little. So now this is what is going to happen. I'll be twisting this until this becomes stopped. So you see, when it's stopped, this guy goes free. So when this guy becomes stopped, then you take, hold on, let me be sure I stopped. So you see, it's hard. Then you take this and lock that in place. You can let go. So right now, you see, it's free. If you cannot achieve this free, then it means this setting is wrong. So if you follow the process of the gear and you do that, you are good to go. Let me put this down so it doesn't pop itself back up. Yeah, so that does it. So right now, this should be able to rotate on its own. So that's the main thing. This should be able to rotate on its own. If it doesn't rotate on its own, there's problem somewhere. So follow the procedure of the gear setting. Go back to the video of the gear. You can rewind and pause and follow how to set the gear. This guy must rotate on his own freely without rotating others. So that you see, others are not rotating. They are stagnant. So that is that setting. It's very, very important. You know how to set this, you are good to go. So that kick should only rotate the engine when you are about to start the motorcycle. So this means when the motorcycle is running, it should not affect the kick. So right now you see, only when I engage the kick, that to initiate this one to rotate. So you see, that is trying to start the motorcycle. So that is that setting. So pay attention when you're doing that. You can rewind the video to check. So whatever you do, this guy must be able to rotate freely. So that's that.